2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's a West versus East contest here in Brooklyn as the Nets play one at home. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Well, Chris, tonight we see two teams with a lot of upside and still realizing what they can do, where their season can go.
It's a look into the future of the league, Kevin, and you gotta love it. It's always exciting to watch the young players develop.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Anthony Davis is out there with Demarcus Cousins. And it's LeBron James. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Durant against James. Now here's Kuzma. He's tightly guarded. James looking around. Shot clock at 2. Here's Rondo. Misses off the left iron.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
Here's Durant. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
You have to respect everything that Durant can do on the floor. You have to live with it. I mean, when he knocks down that pull-up jumper, crazy.
LeBron kicks to Davis. Over Jordan, and Davis puts it in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Irving. Misses the 3. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. A three-pointer, no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with head coach Luke Walton.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to be successful, they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees, unquote, every time the ball goes into the post. If they don't, he thinks they're going to be in for a long night. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Basket counts. Davis has got his second bucket.
But Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars and role players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
Now here's LeBron. Over Durant. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
The Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Right wing. Here's LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. LeVert's got 5 points so far.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving is proven to be a sensational teammate.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. To the paint. He's looking for James and finds him. Got a piece of it. Irving with the steal. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Lakers trail by 4. Rondo looking over the floor. Kuzma against Durant. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And there were a lot of hidden gems, Chris, in that 2017 draft. And Kyle Kuzma, big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Chandler comes in for Anthony Davis. And Stevenson's checked in for James. And it's Green in for Kyle Kuzma. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Stevenson dishes to Rondo. Back to Stevenson. Over Durant. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Off target with was what? A pretty good look from mid-range.
That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
The ability Durant has to score inside, it puts him over the top when you're talking about the NBA's best offensive players.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Davis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stevenson against Durant. Stevenson with it. From deep 3-point range, no good. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead, up by 4. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Demarcus Cousins described what it's like playing next to Anthony Davis and figuring out who gets the ball and when.
You know, some games, I mean, he's walking early. I mean, why wouldn't you want to keep feeding on the ball? And, you know, sometimes it's the other way, vice versa. So, I mean, in those situations, it's kind of obvious, but it's those games where we're both, you know, not necessarily coasting, but I guess at average. Then we have to learn to pick our spots.
Well, it's a good problem to have, and Greg, they're figuring out things pretty well, playing together.
Yeah, both dominant big men, and you need star power to win in this league.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, this roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Chandler out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Green in at the shooting guard position. Lakers trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rondo finds Stevenson. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. We know the guys who can fill it up are in high demand. A lot of guys, Chris, in this game with instant offense.
Oh, yeah, think about Eric Gordon, 6th man of the year, but can let it fly at any time. Of course, Steph Curry, the great Steph Curry.
Lou Williams, right?
Lou Williams. I got to go to my man, Jamal Crawford. You know, he's getting up there, but Benjamin Button is still Jay crossover, and he's letting it fly. And these are all guys I give it to him and say, I don't care how, just go get me a bucket.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. That one, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And Durant launches from deep. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Up head-to-head with most guards, he's going to come out on top. Showed exactly why he believes in himself so much with that breakout season in 2018.
And here's Rondo following the 3 from Kevin Durant.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you, always has his head on a swivel.
And a terrific bit of chaos there in the replay presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here is Davis. Pulls up. Durant, no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined. Yeah, no, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the lead. That's poor defensive work.
Chandler with the steal. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. And there's Green on the assist by Rondo. It's a tie ball game.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Here's Dinwiddie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Rajon Rondo. Last season, C-Webb, the Lakers made an effort to play with a high pace in their game.
Well, this is the direction the team wants to strive towards. I mean, second in the league last season in pace of play. The players and the front office all want to get back to that Showtime era Lakers style of play.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Allen Williams comes in for Ed Davis. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Harris. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Demarcus Cousins is checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for Chandler. James checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. No good on the second free throw. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. Kuzma, that's good.
Superb at leaking out and running at a smart route. Kuzma, he loves capitalizing in transition.
To the inside, tips it up. Cousins pulls it in. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Durant against James. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
Irving kicks to Williams. Irving looking for an opening. At the top of the key, Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 10-1 run right now. Here's Green. It's Davis on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Durant, offensive rebound. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. James kicks to Green. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's the...
Here, LeVert's checked in. Here's LeVert. He's got 5. Now Irving. Over to the wing. Here's Dinwiddie. And the Nets miss again.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, going up against a big run, trying to mount one of your own. I mean, it's exhausting and takes a tremendous amount of energy here.
It's the Nets now after LeBron James's miss. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you'll get called for it.
Puts it up from 12. 4 seconds left. And that's 2 points on the layup. And that's now 11 points for Anthony Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Lakers lead by 11. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks. Tyson, what was the difference in terms of adjustments?
Well, we did a better job of getting back in transition. You know, they took a lot of three-point shots and made them, and we were able to slow them down in the second quarter.
Tyson, see you in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They're in a terrific position now thanks to their flawless execution in the second quarter. Some excellent work offensively now has them up 11 at the break. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Welcome back as we get a beautiful aerial view of the Williamsburg Bridge connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got Williams, LeVert out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Kyrie Irving. Rondo kicks to LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, come on. You can't allow James to get positioned down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk it.
It's Durant on the wing. Over LeBron. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers leading by 11. 3-on-3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Down low. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Durant. When it came to a big man's responsibilities, you helped pave the way for so much change in that regard. But what are some of the big C-Web now doing that weren't done when you were playing?
I don't know, Kevin, if it was anything that they weren't doing, but it's the freedom to do it with consistency. So even if we talk about a Larry Bird, who only could shoot maybe a 3.5 a game. Let's just round it up to 2 threes a game. Well, now, what if Larry Bird had the freedom to shoot 10 threes a game like guys do now? And so I think that the game has caught up with players' skill set as opposed to the skill set catching up with players' games. So no longer are you held to being a big man. Now you can be a basketball player. And being a basketball player for Dirk Nowitzki is much better than him being a big man. Dirk Nowitzki, being a basketball player that he is, means that he is a threat wherever he is on the floor, because he's not just limited to the 2-foot box space there in the post. And for defenders like myself, I would much rather Dirk Nowitzki have to stay 2 feet in the post than to be able to shoot the ball whenever, wherever he wanted to. Because I tell you what, now you got a problem, because he can knock it down from anywhere and everywhere that he wants to.
Now, here's Kuzma. 6 points for him. He dishes it to LeBron. Over Durant. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of the shooting.
Nobody near Irving. Off target with his 3.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's good. Irving's got 6.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And the Lakers call time here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something.
Group substitution here for Brooklyn. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Davis comes in for Allen Williams. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Chandler comes in for Anthony Davis. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Allen, following the basket by LeBron James. Green against Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Over Green. Harris, no good.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
Green passes to Stevenson. That shot is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harris against LeBron. Harris outside. From deep. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Lakers leading by 9.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Yeah, this could come down to the correct play call. Let's see what they do right here.
To the inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Stevenson against Harris. Over to the wing. Here's Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Shoots it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers on top. They're up by. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Stevenson and LeBron are the wings. JaVale McGee is out there with Chandler, and it's Green in at the point. Now the dish to McGee. From deep, Stevenson, and he's good on the 3-ball. Stevenson's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. On the wing, Irving. Allen dishes to Irving. He feeds it to Dinwiddie. Harris passes to Dinwiddie. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stevenson outside. Puts up a 3. And there's Green on the assist by James.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Williams comes in for Davis. Kevin Durant's checked in for Harris. And it's LeVert in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Demarcus Cousins, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Anthony Davis comes in for Chandler. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Green. The baseline jam, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
inside, James. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists in the game. Nets trail by 19. Irving kicks to Williams. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Irving against Rondo. Irving passes to LeVert. It's good from long range.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out on it.
Lakers leading by 16. Outside Rondo. Passes it to Davis. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game. Doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Irving kicks to Williams. Back to Irving. And there's the pass to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The Nets get it back in a new 24. Another shot, and Williams with the layup.
Oh, tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cousins. Kicks it out to James. To the middle. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Durant on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. No good from Durant.
Well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
He was too much for them to deal with tonight. Plain and simple. They tried all sorts of ways to contain him, and nothing worked.
And it's LeVert missing. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to James. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pulls it up. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's LeVert. The kick out to Irving. Pass to LeVert. From deep. Drops in the tray. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.